as you've alluded to many times, and as everybody knows, you're still months away from acquiring players and truly forming a team. So you're in the structural phases in a lot of way.
Mm-hmm.
At this stage, and for your role, how important was it to get that name and that brand, like being identified as the Seattle Kraken? It seems to me, from an outsider's perspective, that was a huge moment. And Climate Pledge Arena was a big moment because you really are establishing who you are. Were those important moments for you guys as an organization?
Of course, it was an important moment because that's where we built our brand. That's when we became who we are. But, to say that was when we started is probably underselling it. We had at least 10, maybe a dozen partners on board before we had a name.
Oh,
and
really?
We've had, I think our first partner was on board before I was on board. So you talk about buying into an idea and a belief of what's coming. No name. The arena was just starting to be under construction. Maybe a handful of employees, and Symetra, who's a local company out here in life insurance, but is growing their brand, bought in, and they were our first founding partner. And I think we sold them air. I mean, truly at that point, it was a whole bunch of, we'll figure out what the assets in the contract are at some point. But for now, they wanted to be part of it. So the amount of partners, like I said, that we had on as NHL Seattle and as new arena at Seattle Center, it was surreal, and that's what's really given us this feeling that we're going to be so successful because people are buying in before we had that identity. And to have that moment, obviously it was a huge moment. I think the partners were excited to be able to be with us in that moment as opposed to joining afterwards. They got to help us reveal our name. They got to be part of the that release to their employees, to their networks. So it was an absolutely monster moment, and I'll never forget. I got to be in the arena as we unveiled this 9-story banner with the mark on it. Was such a cool moment. But to say it was the only moment would undersell everything that happened before that.
It's so awesome, though. I love the Kraken nickname. I think it is so fantastic. I want to buy so much gear. Like it's probably all back ordered, but I need to get on that because it needs to be. I need to put it on display in my background or something. We got to work on that.
We've been selling. I think we're second in merchandise sales.
I love that.
Like, it's not normal. I keep coming back to that, and I have these experiences where I'm like, this is not like, you wait for the other shoe to drop, and it's not the right mindset to have because everything's been so positive. But I'm just like, all right, this can't just keep being this good and this positive, and the fans are so excited, and the partners are so bought in. But this ownership and the people we have on staff here just continue to prove that it is as good as it seems.